Log recording 14 after 5 in the morning, Pacific Standard Time. It's still the 7th of June 2023. Weaver, John C., Roseman, California. What's going on, guys? This bug war is still continuing. And I still have to watch out for some of the stuff I've got over here. That matters a damn thing to me. Especially books and people that actually mattered a great deal to me. It was hard as hell looking at the book of 12 and 12. Actually, the big book, actually. I still haven't seen the 12 and 12. It's still buried in there somewhere. The thing of it is, I feel as if I went back to the program again, just for a few moments. I haven't felt that way in a hell of a long while. Going into the meeting halls, man, that was something. After being declared a recovering alcoholic and trying to get a relationship with a power greater than myself, let me tell you, I had a fracking ego, okay? I'm going to have to switch my language a little bit on this damn thing. I have a language that is insulting like crazy, even to the saltiest of sailors. I mean, it developed this damn thing like crazy that I'm an insult. I'm an insult to myself. But I tell you something, going into the programs, going to a meeting hall and seeing stuff happening, I felt like I was actually finally part of something special. And it makes me grateful for being a recovering and hoping that somehow, some way, my higher power, God, can forgive me for a lot of things. I know I still need to make the amendments. I need to make the damn 4th, 5th, and 6th going. It still scares the hell out of me. Some things can't be amended. Because if I don't pray about it and I don't get the right answer about the damn thing, I know I'm flying blind in this one. I'm going to get my ass kicked. And that's how it is. I get my ass kicked on these things. But I miss going to the meetings. I miss hearing it. I miss hearing what the hell I should have been hearing in the first place. There's one thing when I kept going to the meetings with my brother over there, that I didn't hear it, didn't feel it, I wasn't part of it. I kept denying that damn thing until after. And then I feel like it. And then I was hearing the message. Keep coming back. It works if you work it. And, damn disease is there. Mutates, changes, screws things up left and right. So how the hell am I supposed to be able to feel about this damn shit? A lot worse. I'm grateful for being a recovering alcoholic in whatever form. And the thing is, I kept going with my brother, but now I have to do it alone. The thing is, I am not alone on that one. That's the thing. I was still not getting the message. Somehow there's a sledgehammer that the higher power uses on you. And if you don't get the message, you're going to get the message one way or another. Yeah, trying to get the message right now as it is. I know my brother's still watching over me. He's still trying to protect his little brother. And I appreciate that a great deal. His baby brother. Get that correction there, schmuck. Yeah, I'll take the asshole. You take the schmuck. hadn't seen anything concerning about the grievings yet, but I turned on YouTube and I was saying the guy artist in recovery. Oh, like what is this guy all about? Mostly on the YouTubes, the zeros and ones are getting to me for the political stuff, but it just didn't get to me on the recovery end until I see artists in recovery, and I was like, okay, watch this. And he's a guy going through recovery, and former drug dealer, no, drug user, an addict, and he's going through recovery. And I know there's other things he's been talking about for several years online. He's been in recovery a lot longer than I have, or just about the same time anyway. He said it was '07, almost 6. Just because I got 1 year older than him doesn't make me a senior. Not much anyway. But I'm still sober since. It still scares the shit out of me if I happen to go into a liquor store. I said that before and I'll say it again. I'll go into another AM PM, I'll go into another shops, and yeah, they'll have the beer over there, but not as much as a liquor store would. But I'll tell you, ever since we had the COVID shit and the after effects, it's not the disease, it's the behaviors that change. Okay, I gotta explain this one, okay? I gotta explain. Getting off my dead ass and get my ass working and walking over to the store. You know, yeah, necessity, but you need to get the necessities out of the stuff. And I'd see the alcohol and I'd not see the damn thing, but got used to walking out there without the damn mask, and then we get the COVID shit kicking in, and people are getting sick, and then we had to wear the masks. I get a campus. I'm still going. That goes on lockdown. Not even masks on some occasions. They went to video. Went to Zoom. So you got to get your groceries one way or another. And they got the DoorDashes going on. So I do the DoorDash. And I tell you something. It costs, when you do the DoorDash, it's like 10, 15 bucks. A little bit more. How much groceries that you're willing to get out of these guys. And they do the grocery shopping. Most of the time, you'll get it right. And once in a great while, you won't get it right. And traveling on a bus with a damn mask on your face is uncomfortable as hell. Especially when you're going to and from places. Even dial ride the same damn shit. You can't see their faces anymore. They got to wear the damn masks. Oh, God, that was uncomfortable as hell. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. This means I probably have to go to the damn doctors to get my damn throat checked out. I'm sorry about that one. But I gotten used to the idea of having Amazon deliver bulk goods. Going, sometimes if I was allowed to go to the store, they had to space you out left and right and get your groceries that way and load up at home. And DoorDash was getting more and more convenient, and I gotten more and more used to the damn shit that I hardly ever get out of the house to get to the store to get myself taken care of. What the hell? So now I got to partial out everything else and see if my money's going to be lasting for the entire month. And see if I can get the stuff necessary for living for another month or two on it. But I gotten used to being trapped in the house. I got trapped in the house. I call the apartment the house. I've been living here long enough, might as well call it a house. Dave's been gone since almost 5 years coming up. It's hard to sell the deal with that September anniversary. I got no other place to go. I've made this place my tomb sometimes. I don't get up in the morning and enjoy the mornings like some days I tried to do. I mean, the grieving in the morning and the depression had been so damn bad that I'd skip sunrises. If it was in between classes, I'd sleep in and not worry about it. Well, I see the sunrises, especially when I'm walking from home all the way to the nearest bus stop, and if I get my camera phone working just right, just capture some shots if I can, just for scenery. Speaking of which, I gotta take someone out. Let's just say I'm grateful for a lot of things in my life, including having dogs in my life. It's a double-edged sword, but while they're here and alive and in your life, they become part of me. And I always hate losing them. It's like losing a part of my soul. I haven't got a new dog since we lost the old Ethards, and not since Mom and Dave died. And I'm still grateful that I still got a little girl alive. Even for the time we've got right now as it is, I have to enjoy it. I have to enjoy it because after that, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do after that one. I was talking about recovery. A long time ago, I didn't know what the hell that meant. I didn't know anything and everything about it, including the spirituality side of it. People wonder if you're going to be saying or doing chants or anything else like that. No. Spirituality to me is connecting with an energy force that is undescribable. Well, I'm sorry, correction. Wrong word. Wrong for that one. Put an I-N instead of a U-N. Indescribable. That's the correct grammar about it. It's indescribable. You're feeling an energy force inside of yourself that gives you a lot of insight, courage, solace, serenity, peace. Sometimes you can be angry with it. Sometimes you can argue with it. Till you get calm enough in the spirit and think, why didn't the hell I think about this damn thing in the first place? Because you're a stubborn, egotistical jackass. Or an asshole. My brother called himself an asshole for a hell of a long while, and he acted out like that. But there had been times he had been warned. When you're an asshole, there are certain key elements of it that turn you into a royal negative guy to where nobody wants to be around you. And you project that aura, that energy wave that people detect. It's like, stay away from this guy. I had been like that. But people still try to be around with me. But I tell you, these days, the more I keep pumping out the information and the energy levels regarding grieving and mourning and being in pain all the damn time, the more I'm isolating myself left and right. Nobody wants to be around me. Nobody wants to deal with a guy who's got that much problems. Or even talk to the person. That's the thing I get pissed off about, especially when I'm dealing with all that grieving and that morning crap kicking in, and I'm depressed as hell. I feel like the pain, and just about feeling like I want to kill myself. There have been times I've been coming across that. I mean, they could put me into a locked facility for that, but that's really not going to help me much. Because being in that kind of mental state, being locked up in one particular facility, is like locking myself up in a room in my home and not being allowing myself to go out. because I'll make myself comfortable. I will make myself comfortable in a room. I will make myself comfortable in a spot. I will put up the fences. I will put up the walls. I will put up the defenses on this one. I will keep you out because I am safe in the spot here. And it's the most isolating, agonizing, painful, ugh, and you cut off. And you feel like it's the worst thing you've ever experienced in your whole existence, even as a spirit. Isolating from people left and right, you know, you doing the thing is one thing, but when you have others doing it, that's the thing that gets to me. Got friends out there, but they hardly ever contact me anymore. I've got people in the program, they never contacted me in a long while. Maybe once in a great while if I try to reach out, and good Lord, who knows when I'll be able to contact them again, or if they'll contact me about things. And I guess the only way for me to let them know that I'm still alive is by putting out all that grief shit. Because I agree with some of the stuff and I'm passing it out there and I'm giving people the indications what's going on today. And if I happen to put out a troublesome video out there, they'll not really know. But the thing is, they stay away. They got their own lives to deal with. Why the hell would I want to deal with a schmuck like me in the first place? And that's the thing that kind of pisses me off, you know. You want the feedback. You want the love. You want some kind of support coming back to you. But the ones you called friends and family, it's... either they don't understand or they're really not part of it. They're really not part of a solution. They're just there. And I have to deal with it. Of course, you could say I could do a geography and get on my dead ass and get out there and see. You know, I guess when Christ was talking about prisons, when he was doing the Sermon on the Mount, people had gotten the impression of the physical prisons. But did he also mean about the ones in here and here? The physical the physical prisons that we put ourselves through. That it would have been nice if somebody actually came up and said, "How the hell are you doing?" And the thing I know about self-defense in my own, it's not the physical. It's the verbal. It's the verbal cues. Talk to the hand. Or if you're going to be talking to me, I got a false face here to tell you and lie to you at this point. I'm doing fine when inside I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down like crazy these days. More so. Closer it gets to a school than class. And if I haven't done the dumbass deed of dropping myself during that time, I mean, shit. But this I have to do for me. And I got to continue to do it for me. I got to continue to go on to college for me. I mean, yeah, I could do it for mine. I could do it for David, but they're not going to be here physically to see me do it. Spiritually, yeah, but that's one thing. For me, I still got to be here in the moment, in the now, and physical to do this. And this is a pain in the ass sometimes. But I got to do it. I'm doing it for myself. I kept telling myself I'm going to be doing this damn thing, and I'm going to get through this thing, and with or without anybody else to drive me crazy. But I'm doing this for me. And once I get that certificate, that piece of paper, I'll probably make a photocopy of the damn thing. this haircut. I'll be getting that piece of paper, and I'll post a copy on my wall. I'll put the original with the other originals, and I'll say to myself, what's next? What's next? I don't have to get drunk over it. I don't have to get stupid about it. And I can look forward to doing something else. What's next? For right now, just for today, I still got a few items to take care of. Dishes to take care of. Laundry needs to be taken care of this week. And school finances. Charming. But I have to take care of those damn things. And I haven't even had my coffee yet. What the hell is wrong with me?